Alrighty. What's going on? I think, okay, so I had to mess with some audio things, and I did in fact get a new mic since the last time I had one, and I also had to mess with other audio things. So if either the game or myself sounds too loud or too low, I really need to be let known. But I think, based off of my judgment on setting up OBS, I think I did pretty good. Um, I am going to be doing doubles today because I was looking at the Regulation G format and I noticed that compared to past generations, it's not just the same old bullshit that you see every battle. There's like a lot of variety in legendaries that you see right now, and I thought, wow, like a lot of legendaries are actually viable and cool to use right now. So I grabbed a whole bunch of rental teams that have different legendaries on it, and we're gonna use them. And I have never played VGC doubles specifically before. I am familiar with it, but I've never played it myself. And so I played a few test games with a awesome Koraidon team that I have, and I did 3 test games. I won all of them. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I did not stream the DLC, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. I feel so bad. Like y'all have no idea how bad I feel for not streaming like everything. Like I'm talking I was literally gone for the entirety of this game's lifespan. Like that's not even exaggeration. I was gone before the first DLC even came out. And I want to say that that wasn't my choice, but I did have a lot going on, and I was like, it was kind of a combination of being overwhelmed with a lot of things, um, and just a lot of other things really. Like there's just it's kind of like a death by a thousand paper cuts type thing. Um, but just know that I didn't abandon everybody out of the coldness of my heart. That is not what happened at all. It is the complete opposite. I feel terrible for not streaming, just making content in general, not streaming the DLCs because the DLCs were pretty cool. DLC 1 was kind of underwhelming, like in terms of like the story. But DLC 2 is fucking awesome. I enjoyed that a lot. I sincerely apologize for not, doing my reaction to the presents recently for Legend ZA. Um, you know, I, I I cannot emphasize enough how terrible I feel. Like I just want to get that all out there right now. Um, yeah, it really was just life hitting me hard. It really was what it was. But now, for the most part, I want to say that I'm back, but in reality, I want to do this stream just to like get back in the groove of things and test myself to be consistent with it. And a lot of positive, well, not a lot, but some positive feedback would go a long way in motivating me to do so. So, um, I really do appreciate all the motivation that I've been getting from everybody because whenever I talk about it on like Twitter and stuff like that, I see that people have missed the content and stuff, and I did see. I checked recently. I saw that my YouTube sub count. I'm pretty sure I was above 500 when I was streaming, and now I'm at like 450. Like I think I dropped like 100 subs, like literally. Like it hit me hard. So, um, I started working out for about a month and a half, then gave up because of how difficult it was. You gotta listen, man. I did the exact, like, literally word for word, bar for bar, I literally did the exact same thing. When I was working at my previous job, I no longer have my job anymore. I quit. But it was on good terms. It wasn't, you know, anything like for being lazy or anything like that. But while I was working at my job, I was going to the gym with this guy that I work with, quote unquote. He was like in the department right next to me, but I talked to him a lot. And he invited me to like go to the gym with him. Like he was pressuring me to go to a gym with him, like, you know, just to hang out and have a good time, right? And he had some other guys there that we met up with, and we worked out and shit, and like they were all really cool. And there was nothing bad going on at the gym or anything like that. I felt like I was having fun, but at some point I just said, you know, actually, there is one reason I stopped going. I said fuck it, I don't want to go anymore because the guy drove me to the gym himself after work, and we got off at work at 10 p.m. at night, so we were doing you know, some late night gym shit, and then we were there for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, sometimes even 2 hours. And the reason that I stopped going was because the dude was so terrible at driving, and I literally felt unsafe. And I didn't want my dad to take me to the gym because that would be like really, really annoying on him because it was like 30 minutes away from home. Not 30, more like 20. But yeah, it just did not work out because the guy was really just a dumbass. But I really wish that moral of the story is that I really wish that I persisted in doing the gym because my dad also wants to go to the gym a lot too, and like he has a very hard time getting motivated. So it's a very common problem for people to get unmotivated going to the gym. But you just gotta push through it, man. You gotta push through it. You gotta find the fun in it. And I hear that when you're going to the gym, it's best not to stay there for a long time. Usually when you're going to the gym, you should technically only be there for like between 30 minutes to an hour just to like get your workouts in. You really shouldn't be there for a long time. I think like that people say that that's like the most efficient way to do it, not to like burn yourself out doing it. Because if you stay for longer and like really work yourself out, you're gonna get unmotivated and you're gonna get too exhausted. The McGriddles, not the McGriddles. Yeah, when it comes to changing lifestyles, it's hard, man. It really is. But anyways, we gotta get to playing the game. I am streaming to play the video game. Oh, and I gotta show these teams that I got too, because these teams are shiced. Also, I do not like how I have my chat like this. Can I change this? Okay, that's a little better. Also, can I just say how raw this screen looks? They cooked with this shit. Okay. So, not this one. Yeah, these. Okay. So, these two right here, these were from Freeze Eye's stream. He just streamed Reg G the day it came out, and he was using this Miraidon team and this Terapagos team. I only saw him use the Miraidon team like one battle. I didn't stay in the stream for very long, but I saw where he got these teams from, and I snagged them myself. I haven't used either of these, but this one right here, this is crazy, because I literally couldn't even tell you how this shit works. I was given no explanation how this shit works, but you're gonna freak out when you see what that Terapagos is packing. This shit just... Look at this, bruh. This shit looks crazy. Look at this Terapagos. Just take it all in. Take it all in. We're rocking Choice Specs, Sleep Talk, Hyper Beam, Terapagos. I literally have no idea how this works. I know it has something to do with Amoonguss. Maybe you have to spore your own Terapagos and then use Sleep Talk. You lock yourself in a Sleep Talk. But Terapagos is naturally faster than Amoonguss. So you're telling me that on the turn that Terapagos and Amoonguss are in, you have to waste a turn Sleep Talking and then you spore and then you Sleep Talk the next turn? How would that work? I don't get it. I literally don't understand. But this shit's crazy. Unless, like, they're, like, somehow EV'd the Amoonguss to outspeed the Terapagos. But I don't know if that's possible. I literally have no idea if that's possible. But yeah, this is some crazy shit. And then, here's the, Miraidon team. This is the one that Frieza was using. Yeah, they gave Torterra Shell Smash even though he's shit, but, like, it's still awesome. They did make some great improvements. I like it a lot. Yeah, I was just talking about, Choice Specs, Hyper Beam, Sleep Talk, Terapagos. In case you missed it, here it is again. This shit right here. Again, I have no idea how this is supposed to work, but it probably does, considering it's on a team. So I don't know. And then here's this Calyrex Shadow team. Calyrex Shadow with no Indeedee. I want to tell you something. One of those 3 test games that I played, the last one, I played against Calyrex S and Indeedee. And I had my Koraidon, and it was a fucking awful matchup. Like, the matchup is so shit. I went into team preview and I was like, I'm dead. I can't get out of this. He's gonna lead Calyrex S and Indeedee, and he's gonna Expanding Force with the Calyrex. And I'm gonna die. And I can't do anything. I'm gonna lose on the spot. And for some reason, he didn't lead Calyrex, he led Indeedee and Fluttermane. And I think he didn't even, like, hit any of my Pokemon, and I swept him. I don't know how it happened, but I smoked that shit. Speaking of the Koraidon, this team, this is the one I was using. This shit is so shiced. This shit's crazy. I haven't used the Chi-Yu and the, I haven't used a Chi-Yu and a Amoonguss yet, but the other 4 guys, serious heat. This shit looks crazy. So, the idea for this team, how long have they been legal again? Approximately 2 days. 2 days. Because, Reg G started, the 1st of this month. The idea of this team, as far as I know, you're supposed to get up Trick Room, and the Necrozma, since Calyrex S is so popular right now, right? You use Astral Barrage, it hits both targets, so it's like, what the fuck, why would you use Necrozma? It's dog shit, right? So, we have the Gallade with the Wide Guard, so it blocks Astral Barrage, and also we have the Power Herb Meteor Beam on Necrozma, so we can surprise Incineroar and kill that shit. This looks crazy. I want to use this eventually. I don't think I'm going to use it today. I'm probably going to stick with Koraidon today. But this team looks nasty. And then I don't know exactly how the After You Lilligant works. I think it's supposed to work with Torkoal. I don't know exactly how. But the rest of it is like, you know, standard Trick Room shit, as far as I know. Thoughts on the new DLC Pokemon? Ogerpon is my favorite. I love her to death. Very cool. Love Terrapagos a lot. Archaladon is fucking awesome. What's going on, Ray? Now there's a name I haven't seen in literally probably like a year or two. How are you doing, man? Bro, you gotta hit me up on Twitter or Discord. Like, the fuck? What are you up to nowadays? Oh, there's really all the teams that I have? I think you only get to have 5 teams. Good, yourself? Life has been coming at me, but I am pushing through it. I am great. I think everyone likes Ogerpon? Yeah, Ogerpon's precious. The Loyal 3 are pretty cool. I like Petra Runt quite a bit. I think they're pretty cool. Been busy with the university, bro? What are you studying? What are you going for, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna stick with Crydon today, though. I'm gonna use that shit. And hopefully I don't get my pack smoked on the first game from stage fright, I guess. Oh, before I get into the game, what battle theme do you guys prefer to hear? Open to suggestions. Oh, and also I forgot to ask you guys, does the mic and like the game sound good and everything? Are audio levels good? Does my mic sound good? You know, etc., etc. Oh, lit, right? Happy for you, man. Keep pushing for it. Champion theme? The, which one? The Kieran theme or the, Gita theme? Gita? Okay. Sounds fine? Awesome. Awesome. Alright, we gotta, like, actually get over to Gita, though. Fuck! There's literally too much music. I can't scroll through all of it in time. AI Professor is good, though. So we are fighting no restricted. My very first game, I didn't fight a restricted. Very interesting. There's something telling me that Koraidon looks fucking incredible here. You literally get smoked by this shit very badly. I'm thinking Thunderclapper definitely isn't that good here. He's okay. Chiyu is kinda whatever. It's pretty good. It's not great. I think I like Amoonguss a lot here. Amoonguss is really good. So I'm thinking I like, he doesn't have any Fake Out on his team. I'm thinking I want Amoonguss, Flutter, or I can just lead Flutter, actually. We'll do Flutter, Amoonguss, and probably it's between these two. Is this Pokemon Randomizer? No, this is competitive, my guy. This is VGC. I like Chiyu better than Torn here. Torn is actually really dog shit now that I think about it. That's really funny. The fucking card, man. T-Tar Guard, it's sand. Oh, he's gonna get his sand up. That's annoying. What's going on, Phoenix? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, this isn't a big deal, though, because it's a fucking Koraidon at the end of the day, and he has 2 Rock Weeks. I would assume he's probably going to... I mean... I feel like... one of them's protecting, but I don't know which one it is. But I have to Collision Course one of them. I think I'm gonna go for the T-Tar. And then probably... Icy Wind doesn't serve any purpose here. I think I'm gonna taunt the Garg. Yeah, that's okay. If I can taunt the Garg and maybe stop a potential bullshit, I guess, I don't really mind it attacking here. Because it definitely can't kill Koraidon one hit. So I'm okay with that. Oh, nice. Very lit. I'm happy you came though, Ray. Thank you for stopping by. I was EV training a mouse hold. Now that's a core memory unlocked right there. You know what's funny? I was literally just looking at my YouTube page and looking at my videos, and I saw that mouse hold thumbnail, and I thought that was pretty brilliant. I don't know, let's get chip on guard. This game is very unserious. I mean, there's no restricted on his team, right? So, I mean, this should be pretty free. For the most part. Osvo! There he is! What's going on? Welcome! Welcome to the stream. You really do love to see a lot of the new faces come back. I was really scared that it was going to be a very lonely stream. I'm not even going to cap. Flutter is hurting bigly, but again, we have a Koraidon. It's fine. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, they did fix Empoleon's ability. Very nice quality of life. Does the Arc have Protect? I'm starting to think the Garg maybe isn't Protect. I'm gonna Collision Course at Garg, actually. Do I lose anything if I, like, happen to lose Koraidon somehow to the dog? I don't think so. I think I'll be fine. And then I'll Shadow Ball this just in case. I would have to assume he's carrying the Arcanine. Yeah. Spidop sweep it video? Did he cook? Also, nice Terra, by the way. I'm not targeting you. Damage. And Garg gets to die. Garg was a little annoying. I kind of assumed the Arc was just going to protect. Is he just targeting Flutter Mane, actually? I think he is, yeah. I mean, hey, as long as that big bitch is still on the field, I'm chilling. I'm fine with that. He's probably thinking of e-speeding me, though. I don't think I die from there. I don't think I die. Thoughts on Okie Dokie? He's dog shit, but he's my dog shit, so it's fine. Going into this. Volcarona. This was actually a great play. So, I'm thinking, right? I think I need to Terra and Flare Blitz the Volk. And probably Rage Powder, right? And make sure that Koraidon's safe. Although, the sun is not up, and he could be Volcarona, which would be really annoying. Nah, I'm Rage Powdering. Have any ghost stories? You know? No, I don't think so. I don't think I have anything like that. Sorry to disappoint. I really hope this play works out, by the way. I genuinely have no idea what he's going to do. I can't predict it. Oh, I knew he'd live because of the fucking sand. Flare Blitz, Flare Blitz, Flare Blitz. No, that is the job that I quit. It was in January. Put in my my 2 weeks and I was out of there. And that when was it? It was that December. That December was my 5-year anniversary being there. Ironically enough. So yeah, 5 years working there. Had its highs, had its lows. Overall, wasn't a bad job. I was fine with it. I don't see how he gets out of this. I'm trying to see it, and I just don't. Oh shit, I see how he gets out of it. What is this? Have you tried synchro mode? Yeah, I tried it, but it's like, there's no point. It doesn't do anything. There's no real gameplay elements to it. It doesn't really benefit you in any way. It's just kind of, you just become the Pokemon and you just walk around. That's it. Yeah, so fun fact, I might lose here. Chew, do your thing. Facts. Oh, nice crit. I think that mattered. Yeah, it literally is. It literally is, actually. Now that you mention it. That makes a lot of sense. It's literally Pokepark, but there's only one gameplay element in it, and it's that you play as the Pokemon. But there is no story, there is no talking to other Pokemon, there is no interaction with anything. It is literally just that. That's it. Anyways, that battle was a little close for no reason. That Garg was fucking my shit up. We'll try to get to the Gita theme this time. No, there it is. How good is Terapagos? For the most part, it's very good. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's the best Pokemon, but it's definitely, like, really high tier. Like, really high tier. Almost the same team as mine. His team is very scary, actually. Like, it's really fucking scary. I'm liking... I'm thinking Tornadus definitely has to come here for the Koraidon and the Rillaboom. I don't think I need Thunderclapper that much. Oh, Hydrapple's fucking amazing. I love that mon. He's so cool. Hydrapple's super shice. Yeah, it's good here. I think it's Chi-Yu or Amoonguss. Amoonguss is really good for misdirection here. It's actually really good for misdirection. I kind of need it. Again, I just want to throw it out there. This is literally my first time playing VGC doubles, like, actually. I'm kind of guessing and putting my my knowledge that I kind of know from other people to use. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so incredibly terrible lead. I don't think it's all too terrible though. In fact, I can probably kill that Flutter Mane right now, and I'll tell you how. Unless that Flutter Mane is Sash, I'm gonna Terra Fire my Koraidon right now and Flame Charge. And I'm gonna Prankster Tailwind. Now, Tornadus is in imminent danger doing this because I don't think the Bolt is gonna Thunderclap. But if he does, that's pretty amazing. So I'm doing it. Yeah, it does butcher your moveset. Gets all reset and shit. Stupid, but it is what it is. I understand what, Oh, Mega's coming back is... Oof! The way I yelled when I saw that. The way that I yelled, it speaks volumes. Oh, let's go, Thunderclapper! Please don't be Sash. Yes! I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. That's how you make a terrible lead into an amazing lead. Take notes, people. Essay. That's that big bitch. Alright. I'm thinking I protect and Windbolt Storm. Or not Windbolt, fucking the other one. Yeah, Bleak Wind. I could Icy Wind. I think Icy Wind is pretty good in general, but Bleak Wind is probably better. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't see any problem with protecting here. I'm gonna Bleak Wind. Oh, you're protected too. Good play. Should have Icy Winded. Thunderbolt. I might be dead. I am. That's annoying. I have my Tailwind up, so there's no way he can outspeed me, and Thunderclap does not kill me. And he already protected too. So, I'm thinking... Right? He's gonna Terra with his own Koraidon now. So I'm not gonna Fairy move into it. Yeah, I am sad to see that too. It's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna double into Koraidon. I don't think I mind Bolt that much. I'm doubling into it. That's okay. I outspeed his Koraidon. That's all that matters. Also, he didn't Terra. Interesting. Don't know why. Oh yeah, fucking the Ursaluna. Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot. I really like that Terra Fighting Vacuum Wave set that first came out. That shit was so shice. That shit was so cool. If you don't think I'm flame charging this shit immediately, you are out of your goddamn mind. can get thunderclapped. I think I kind of have to hold it. Because I think he's gonna Sucker Punch or Ice Shard into Flutter Mane anyway. Yeah. That's okay, though. Pretty sure that Chien is about to die unless he's sashed. Which he probably is. Yeah. Annoying. And the Chien Icicle crashes, which is okay. Tailwind is gone now, but that doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I kind of like that too. The fact that he fucking swam out over to see you, like, the thought of that is just crazy. That's just crazy to me. So, what I'm doing is I kind of want to keep... You want to know a crazy play? I want to protect and Pollen Puff the fucking Chien Pao. That's like a throw play, but it's cool. I'm doing this. Electric. That doesn't matter this turn at all. At worst, he's just gonna Thunderbolt my my guy. It's not gonna do anything. He did Thunderbolt. I really do not care about this Raging Bolt, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, that did jack shit. The sun's gone, though. Very unfortunate. But, as a downside for him, he's weaker now. So now I just Flare Blitz. And I Spore him. Thoughts on the Paradox Swords of Justice? They're all cool as hell. I love them a lot. My favorite is definitely Cobalion. Cobalion is so cool. He ate that shit, by the way. But he's going to sleep now. Night night. Night night. And guess what? Bro's coming back. Bro's coming back bigly. Should they buff any types? You know? I could have just Pollen Puffed the dumbass Thunderclapper, but it's okay. Just in case he wakes up. You know, I'm thinking, and I don't think any type in particular really needs a buff. I think they're all really good right now. Like, even normal. Because, like, Terapagos. Right? You know, we have Iron Boulder, and it's pretty good. It's good rock type. We have Garg for rock. You know, when you think of, like, weak types in general, right? You think rock, normal, ice. I think they're all pretty good. With the whole fiasco that happened recently in VGC with the Articuno Hail bullshit, I think Ice is sitting in a pretty good spot. So, yeah, I really don't think so. Like, every type is good in its own aspect. Bug? I would say Bug is probably the weakest type right now, but it's not even, like, that bad. There are niches with it. Like, Tinted Lens low kicks, it still hits pretty hard. You know, it's low kicks, but, you know, for a bug type, he does hit pretty hard. Volcarona's good. Volcarona is always going to be amazing. Volcarona is always going to carry bug types in general, right? So, are there any others that are, like, slipping my mind somehow? I would say probably not. I feel like Bugs is probably, like, the weakest type, but it has, like, you know, utility moves and, you know, they have good attacks. They don't need anything in particular. They just need stronger mons. That's pretty much it. Like, they need a more variety of mons. Because there's, like, when you think bug, like a strong bug type, it's really just Volcarona. That's pretty much it. Right? Anyways, we're Pokeball tier now. Yeah, we didn't get any fossil mons this gen, and it was Gen 7, Sun and Moon. We didn't get any then either. I'm kind of happy that they kind of like alternate it nowadays. Fossils aren't like standard every generation anymore. I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, we're fighting Zacian. I haven't fought this yet. His team is fucking scary. I don't know what Chestnut does, but I'm gonna assume he has wide guard. Because he looks wide. Tornadus is really good here. To help Rhydon outspeed the Zacian and the Qianpao. Fluttermane is pretty good. I like Thunderclapper quite a bit. I think Thunderclapper is really good if it's Water Urshifu. And it helps with Tornadus as well. Helps with Zacian if it gets out of hand. Honestly, everything on my team looks pretty good. I'm going to lead these two. I like Fluttermane in general. I think you can't go wrong with it. I would like some misdirection, but I think I'm going to go Thunderclapper because he provides more offensive presence. And I think I might need it for Zacian. Ah. I saw Wolfie use Magmar in PvP in a stream a while back. He's built like that. Have you seen that? It is water. I was right. It was Did you see that Dugong Gloom shit running around recently? I have no idea what that's about. I just know it exists. That's all I know. The Prankster comes down to a speed tie, right? This is a tough turn. I think I'm protecting Koraidon here, and probably Bleak Winding. Or Icy Winding. But I think I want a Tailwind. But Bleak Wind's so good here. It hits that Urshifu. Alright, have a good night, Ray. Dude, I love Supercell Slam. That move is slept on. It's very cool. Oh, the Urshifu protected. I didn't see it. Good damage on Tornadus. Really like that a lot. So now here's the thing. I could probably just Collision Course on... I think I got taunted too, right? Hold on. Can I see, please? Yeah, you got taunted. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just collision coursing this guy and just bleak winding again. Because why shouldn't I? I live. Nice. Because it's in the sun. I think he forgot. Yeah, there's this weird Gloom Dugong team running around right now. It's like a whole meme. Also, can we just congratulate, not congratulate, but like give a round of applause for Tornadus for hitting 2 Bleak Winds on both Mons in a row. He cooked. Now we have to worry about dumbass Zacian coming in right now. And it's behind Tailwind. And Qianpao. Ooh, this is tough. So this is like the most obvious Fire Terror of my life, right? Yeah, the Eviolite, yeah. Kinda has to be Eviolite. I don't know what else he would use on it. I'm Flare Blitzing that dumbass Zacian, because like, what is Qianpao doing? I don't think Zacian, neither of them could even hit Koraidon. I think they have to double into me to, like, potentially kill me. I don't even think it's guaranteed. Can I, hold on. No, it's on still there. I have to Bleak Wind. Or, yeah, Bleak Wind, yeah. I have to assume that has to be on Zacian. Yeah. Get rid of Steel. Yeah, Fairy. Ooh. It's a good thing I Flare Blitzed that, probably. I think I did. Yeah, I had to have. All we can do is pray, honestly. Wild Charge. I'm fine with that. He damaged himself. He didn't even have to do that. Tornadus definitely died to one attack. Qian Ice Spinners, which is nothing. Imagine. Oh my god, Koraidon, you're nice! Let's go! That was neutral. Round of applause for Zacian, or not Zacian, for fucking these two right here. Cooked. Guess who's coming in? Big Clappa. Now you have to choose one. And he lost his Terra too. We do this to get rid of the, Oh wait, Sucker Punch doesn't, or not Sucker Punch, Thunderclap doesn't work, right? Yeah. Dumb. But it's okay. He literally can't win. Yeah, we're chilling. Dumb play on my part. I literally forgot about how Thunderclap worked. Because I knew a hit was coming out. The priority. See, you think that, but the Terra Electric big neck from earlier ate that shit with ease. I am cooking. Cooking something devious. I'm like that. Yeah, this Koraidon team is like so shice. It's so good. I'm a doubles natural. All natural. You think drugs exist in the Pokemon world? I have some items to introduce you to. It's called PP Up, PP Max, Protein Iron, Calcium, Zinc, Carbos, HP Up. All of those. Not to mention herbs, right? I guess herbs technically count. Those are literally drugs. Oh my god. This isn't the exact same team, though. If you notice, his Tornadus and Koraidon spot is swapped. So I think this team is maybe recreated. But do you shoot those up? Well, no, obviously they're drinks, but I guess they're... The closest you could compare that to is like alcohol, right? But they're definitely not alcohol. Like, I know they're classified as vitamins. Steroids. Sure. I mean, yeah, they literally make you stronger. That's literally what they do. Every single one of them do that. So, yeah. I think Chiyu is kind of shit here. Do you have Heat Wave? Yeah. It's not that bad, then. I think I actually like this more than Thunderclapper. Is the green furry cat still good? It got triple axle in the DLC. So it's a great buff for it. It's also, I see it used pretty often on Showdown, so yeah, it's still pretty good. In terms of, like, competitive on, like, in-game, probably not. But Showdown is still good. He was expecting, we were both expecting Koraidon. That's really funny. We tried to lead each other's Koraidon lead. If you don't think I'm Icy Winding immediately, you're fucked up. Because that Moongus is going to Rage Powder. I want to get rid of that Fluttermane Sash and potentially avoid the Rage Powder. So yeah, that's why I Icy Winded. Oh, casual matches? Yeah, makes sense. In prison. And he sleeps him, which is annoying, but I got my Tailwind up, so that's not so bad. I know Shadow Ball is definitely sealed, right? So I kind of have to just live with Moonblasting this shit. Moonblast is sealed. Shadow Ball is probably sealed, right? It's not sealed. Wait, huh? It's not sealed. He doesn't have Shadow Ball. What the fuck? Huh? What, bitch? Oh, he's probably gonna redirect it, right? With Rage Powder now? Am I Icy Winding again? Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. Because, like, I can eat one hit from his Fluttermane. I'm Sash. I'm fine with that. I mean, but he doesn't have Shadow Ball, though. Or no, he has Shadow Ball. Trick Room with Koraidon? Really? Huh. Why not use Sinistra? He's kind of dog shit in doubles. And singles. But he's pretty cool on Showdown. He's not great, but I definitely enjoy him. I want to say that Shadow Ball probably kills Amoonguss, but I don't think it does. He's Shadow Balling into Fluttermane, for sure. I'll keep Torn around. He's fine. If he potentially wakes up and gets a Bleak Wind off, that's huge. Oh, you bastard. Torn, I really need you to wake up. Like, right now. Bigly. Awesome. Hit the... Yeah! Yes! Kill the Amoonguss. Maybe they bought Hammer Arm Koraidon? Bro does not learn that, but if he did, bro might have been cooking. He might have burned the kitchen down, but he was cooking. I know he does not learn that. The special attack because his speed is too low is crazy. Well, this is awkward. I can Ghost Terra, but like that's really shit. But I know he's gonna Collision Course, probably. I'd kill the Tornadus, though. Yeah. I was about to say, did he miss or something? Where's the animation? Yeah, things are looking shiced. Tailwind is gone. Trick Room is still up, though. I'm pretty sure it's just a speed tie. But one thing that we have going for us is he has to imprison Fluttermane again. Yeah, Raging Bolt knows it too, right? So I definitely need to Terra this. And he doesn't know that I'm Moonblast and not Dazzling Gleam. I think we just have to play it out. Because tearing this is definitely the right play. I need Koraidon to live the Fluttermane hit. The D-Leam. I think it comes down to the speed tie. I'm pretty sure this is a speed tie. He protects. So Dazzling Gleam comes out, and his Fluttermane should be dead. No, I don't think he does learn it. I know he has, like, his only other fighting move that it actually uses is Low Kick. And if it's not using Collision Course, he uses Low Kick because it's actually stronger on, like, Arceus and shit like that. Or, like, not Arceus, but it's stronger on, like, Kyogre and stuff that's not super effective against. It does more damage. Because Collision Course is based on 100 power, if not mistaken. And Low Kick is 120 on those mons. Miraidon get banned? I didn't hear anything about that. Also, he has Tornadus. I kind of completely forgot about that. I have to assume that Torn dies, right? Is it Terrafire on his Koraidon? It has to be, right? Yeah. I kind of just had to go for it, but my Koraidon should be faster as Tornadus if you... Never mind. Okay, Koraidon, I need you outspeed. Awesome. Yeah, it is for the speed boost. It helps for Calyrex S and Zacian. Even though you're 135 speed, there is stuff that speed ties you and outspeeds you. Is this fine, actually? Twisted Dimensions are gone. No, I definitely lose. I'm way too low health. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it speeds. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess if there was anything taking down this team, it would be a mirror match, huh? Kind of. It was sort of a mirror match. Fluttermane was different, but other stuff was the same. Amoonguss fucked me up bad. Spore. If I didn't get spored, then it would have been Jove. Pretty confident I would have won, but it is what it is. Poorly played. You hate to see it happen. Not my points. No. Oh, they have all of the fucking... Yo, that's shice. I didn't realize they had all the legendary themes in here. Because of the sandwich quests. If only you had counter Focus Sash Wooper. Would that even work? Because of the low HP spat? Probably. It might be enough to counter enough damage to do it. Probably barely enough, though. Also, I don't remember losing 2 games. I'm pretty sure I only lost 1 game. Also, shoutouts to No Restricted again, and Sandy Shocks. Big Steppa. Guys, we love Big Steppa around here. Also, the Slowbro is crazy. I'm sure we're gonna see him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Koraidon, like, sort of dog shit here? Like, it's okay, but the top 3 guys are kind of annoying for it. Not really Tinglu, though. But, Torkoal and, Slowbro are really bad. What is that, Metagross? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what he is. I'm not seeing a Trick Room setter on his team. Or no, Trick Room is Slowbro. Yeah, it's Trick Room. I think Tornado's kind of shit here. I think it's actually really shit. Yeah, I think that's right. I did actually get it. And the only reason I did get it was because I was like, you know, events like these don't last forever, you know? And I am going to be lazy and not get it. But I should just get it because it's only going to take a few seconds. And so I got it. I pushed past the procrastination and uncaring, and I did it. Also, this theme is fucking incredible. There's a reason I chose it. Where's my sound effects at? Hello? Where's my sound? My sound effects are gone. Hello? Why Sandy Shocks? I guess we're about to find out. believe that Electro Web will be good here, but maybe Snarl is good too. No, I kind of want an Electro Web. Eteros. Please be Big Steppa. Oh. Very slow, bro. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what this team is. It's Gravity. Okay. What am I about to see? Wait, is he... Is he Gravity Zap Cannon? Is that it? I think it's Zap Cannon. Cause what else would he be? Guys, I have the biggest brain of all time. He has to be Zap Cannon. He's trying to do some Zap Cannon shit. I think I kind of want to Snarl. Muddy Water. Just drop their special attack real quick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did he not Trick Room? Why? Where is Sandy Shock's attack? Why did Fluttermane go? Did he use negative priority? It's Zap Cannon. And he still missed. He still missed in the gravity? Bruh. That boy fucking sucks. Honestly, so we Shadow Ball him, and I guess we just Draco the dumbass Shocks, right? Do I need to though? Maybe I just keep snarling. I live that oh wait, no, he hit me before. I forgot about Muddy Water. Oops. You know what? I think he was too. I think you're right. He can't paralyze Big Neck though. Damage! Nah, that shit hit. I mean, honestly, I don't want to boost his stats, but I also don't really care. It's definitely going to boost its speed, but it doesn't matter. Because his special attack is lowered. It's going to get the speed boost. Did I not see Photosynthesis proc? The fuck? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I'm gonna flame charge this shit and probably just Draco him. I don't know. I'm just clicking shit, honestly. I really... The only reason I am is because I can't really see this going wrong. Yeah, like, at least, like, use, like, Thunder or some shit, right? Damage. Goodbye, Big Steppa. And goodbye, Metagross. You deserve good rest. God, I cannot wait for the eventual Gen 5 remakes and, like, remixing these themes and this battle. The battle with Reshiram and Zekrom and, you know, N and Getsis. God. I know it's years ahead of us, but it can't come soon enough. I need it. I need it injected into my veins. Oh! Man. They're definitely gonna make an item that removes recoil damage. Do you know how insane that would be? That would be fucking insane. This should kill, I think. Yeah, okay. I know that boy's mad bulky, but it's right on. Good job, Koraidon. You beat the team with no restricteds. You did it. I think I'm gonna switch over to PokeRogue. Now, if you don't know what PokeRogue is, allow me to introduce you to literally the best game of all time. I think this game is good. Well, spoilers, nobody thinks this game is good, but the point is, PokeRogue, it's that shit. It's nice. I think that was a good haul for battles today, though. Poke Paste? I mean, unless you want this team, if you're asking for the team, I can give you the team, but no Poke Paste. Not this one. That's one. There it is. There's the code ROTDAR. Leave it on screen for a few seconds, so if you don't want to boot up your game and do it now, you can do it later. And just pause on this moment, and you can do all that. And I also shared all the codes for all the other teams at the beginning of the stream, too. So if you want to use all the other teams that I have, they're all there. But yeah. I saw a Joe Biden AI of him using Poke Paste. I feel like I saw that, but I don't remember it. But I definitely... It sounds familiar. I remember watching quite a few Joe Biden and Trump AI videos, you know, the AI voiceover shits. And the ones that I watched the most were the Minecraft Let's Plays. Those are the fucking... They were so funny. But yeah, we're gonna switch over to PokeRogue now. Now, I need you to bear with me because I have my mic set up in a different way than I did before when I was streaming, and I have the mic directly in front of me. I'm gonna move it to my side now, and if I sound weird, I need you to let me know. Because I need my keyboard to be in front of me for PokeRogue. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. The mic is moved over now, so if I sound weird or different or in any way, just let me know. But I will get to doing it now. We gotta get out of here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's like one of those games. I see you. I don't know what those games are, but you only make me assume the worst, and I assume it's far from it. Or, I don't know what I said, but I meant to say I assure you. My brain ain't working right. Ugh. Need to get my controller all set up and shit. Let me make sure the source is correct. There it is. So this right here, I kid you not, this is a browser game. You could type it in on your web browser right now, make an account, kind of like how you would on Showdown, and you can just play it. And it plays sort of like a Pokemon ROM hack. It's been up and coming for the past like 2 or 3 weeks now. I was on this game the moment Blunder first made his stream on it, and he found out about it. And then I saw that shit, and I was like, I need to get on this immediately. And so I played it, and I've been addicted ever since. I was literally on this game when there was like maybe 2,000, like 3,000 people peeking online. You see that player count right there? Now it's up to like, I see it peak at like 24,000 people every day. Like, this game got big. Everybody loves this game. It's so good. So is it like a Nuzlocke? I will explain it right now. So when you hop in, you're going to see new game right here. And you're going to only see Classic. You unlock Endless when you beat Classic. So you go into this screen right here, right? Now, when you see this screen on a new account, you're only going to have the 3 starters of each generation here. And the idea is that you have to pick, you only have 3 starters, so you have to pick 3 of your starters. But each of these mons are worth points. And so you can see the point number right next to their icons. You see that Bulbasaur has 3, Charmander has 3, Squirtle has 3, Caterpie is worth 1, etc., right? And you see right on the bottom of the question marks there, you see 0 out of 10. So that's how many points you're allowed to like make a team with. So out of every mon that you get, it's kind of like draft. Yeah, it's sort of like a draft. That's like the best way to put it. And you have to pick your Pokemon, right? I'll just do an example run, all right? So we'll do, we'll do Bulbasaur, we'll do fucking, Torchic, fucking, and, I don't know, Oshawott. And, so we're all out of points. We only have 9 out of 10 now, so it'll dot out all the mons that we can't pick, and the ones that we can pick are still in line, so we can pick some. I'm just gonna pick 3 for the sake of the example. I misclicked, my bad. Oshawott. And we go to start, begin with these Pokemon, and we have save files here. Just ignore these for now. We're gonna go on here. Yeah, also this game pretty much primarily uses Mystery Dungeon music, and it's very, very good. Very, very good. So it is a roguelike. It's like Emerald Rogue. So you see the number on the top right, that 1, that is our wave number. So every single Pokemon that we fight is, somewhat random. There's like biomes and shit that you go through. There's like a whole map on the wiki and shit that you can look at. But the mons vary per biome. So we fight the Pokemon, right? And if we kill it or catch it, good mons are worth more points, yes. So if you choose, say, a legendary, for example, that's worth like 7 or 8 points. So that's going to take up most of your team. You can only bring like 1 or 2 more Pokemon that are worth really bad points. So you go up to this screen. When you kill or catch a Wildmon, you come up to this screen, and these are our items that we get to choose from. So these are our free items. These are randomly given to us. It's kind of like a lottery, you could say, right? When you see the Pokeballs drop down, those are like the tiers of the items. So Pokeball is the lowest tier that are like, the average items. And then Great Ball has better items. Ultra Ball has, the good items and shit, and so on and so forth, right? We'll get into that more when we actually see the items. I'll I'll like actually go into my endless run, you'll see all the items. But we have to choose between these items. Now, you know, we don't benefit from a potion, we don't have to spend our money. You could spend your money and choose something, and you'll still be on the screen, but this screen ends as soon as you pick one of these free items. So we're just gonna go with the nugget, because we'll get some money that way. And then we go to our next wave. And you see that the number is now 2, because it's our second mon now. So it goes up higher and higher, and it's kind of like levels. So you need to get as high as you can. Classic mode goes up to 200. 200 is the last level, and then you beat classic mode. Endless is quite literally endless, as you would expect. You go as far as you can, and here is the biggest jaw drop about this game. The big plot twist, if you will. You know how mons go up to level 100? They don't in this game. There is no level cap. You go past 100. In classic mode, the level cap is 200. And in endless, well, I could show you an image. I'll show you something. Here's how high the levels can go in endless. I'm gonna pull up one of my images. We go into... Where is it? There. Let's just choose... Where is this one? Let's do this, for example. Yeah. It can go up to that high. See that? This is what the game looks like in endless mode. Level 41,742. And that number is red because I hit the level cap, but you go higher than that. You could theoretically hit 100,000 or even 1,000,000. And the stats do scale appropriately. The highest stat that I think I've seen from somebody was probably, I think I've seen 1.15 million in attack. Million. You heard that correctly. This card. No. The fuck? Let's get rid of that. So we're just gonna play some classic. We're actually going to do this. I'm going to just play classic normally. Like, I think the best way to explain the game is if you just watch, because there's a lot going on, and I'll kind of explain it as we hit certain points. All right. So I'm gonna do like an actual classic run. So my Wobbuffet can have over 1,000,000 HP. I think the highest HP stat I've ever hit was like 500,000. So yeah. Yes, you can. Theoretically. So here's the thing. A good fairy type or a steel type is appropriate. You may see that Mega Rayquaza right there. That is a sprite error. Don't worry about that. That's just Wingle. It's just a sprite error because it's trying to load the shiny sprite, but it's fucked up. There's a similar error for Sock. One thing that's really cool about this game, though, is actually a very recent update to the game. There are different shinies. So you see how on this Sock icon right here, you can, it's a little hard to see on the icon, but there's a red sparkle and a yellow sparkle. Yellow is the normal shinies that we all know and love. And there are 2 tiers higher. There are rare shinies, which are blue shinies. I can give you an example. This Cottony. This is a blue shiny. And this is a rare categories shiny. And then the red shiny is the tier higher than rare, which is epic. And you might notice that there is a luck stat right next to them. Shinies are not cosmetic in this game. They actually serve a purpose. They actually do something for you. The more luck that you have on your team, it adds up. And you may have noticed on that item screen when we chose the nugget that there was the luck icon that said that our luck was C tiered. The highest tier luck you can get is SSS, and what luck does is that every time you roll items and you re-roll them, the Pokeballs have a higher chance of re-rolling to a higher tier item, and it goes higher and higher. So the idea is that if you have more luck, you can get to the highest tier rarity and get the best items quicker. So the shinies benefit you that way. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to choose my actual bonds that I want to use now. One thing that we want to keep in mind is that a good fairy type or a steel type is pretty required. I don't know if I said that already, but you'll see why. You will see what I'm talking about. And I think I know a good fairy type to pick. I'm going to pick Tink-a-Tink. You can see why people play with this a lot. Oh, trust me, we're just at the tip of the iceberg. Trust me, we're just at the tip of the iceberg. I haven't explained much yet. You may notice that those egg moves right there on Tink-a-Tink, those are typically illegal. But in this game, we can access our menu, and there is an egg list and an egg gacha. There's an egg gacha in this game, believe it or not. And when we go on here, we have tickets that you would typically see in a, say like DBZ Dokkan battle, right? For an example. We could spend our tickets here, and we can pull eggs. And the way that you hatch eggs in this game is every wave you clear, like say I killed that Lechonk, right? And you go up a wave, every wave that you clear, it goes faster for hatching eggs. So say if we get a legendary egg, legendaries hatch in 100 waves, and epic eggs, which are the black and yellow ones you see right there, those hatch in 50. So, you would spend there. So we'll just do one to test it out. So we have all common eggs. Pretty shitty pull, but those will hatch in 10 waves. So when we get to wave 10, we will see those hatch. We're gonna customize our Tink-a-Tink real quick. Gonna manage our moves. We're gonna get Pyro Ball on this. I think I like Baby Doll Eyes with its priority. Yeah, we'll keep that. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. So we'll choose this. The sprites look really good. Yeah, they're very well animated. Very good. They put a lot of work into this game. Like, trust me, nobody half-asses this game. All the devs that go into this, they take this shit very seriously. This game is very upcoming. We're gonna bring Toxapex because I like him a lot. We're gonna cycle the shiny so we can have the rare shiny. Cycle variant. Do I have the... Wait, where's my green one, though? Is it just not here? Where is it? It says it's shiny on the thing, right? Like, let's say if I toggled this. Yeah, it says it's shiny. I think the shiny sprite on this is just bugged. We will be getting Mortal Spin on this. And we have our spikes, so that's good. We have an extra move. What is that? Oh, it's Poison Sting. I guess I'll take it. So we'll do that. We have 3 more points. The shiny still can come from eggs. In the shiny up machine, the shiny chance is 1 in 64, and standard egg chance for shinies is 1 in 200, and 1 in 200 I think is regular shiny odds too. I think there are shiny charms though, and I do know that max when you get 4 shiny charms, which is the cap, that comes out to be 1 in 64 every encounter. Yeah, it's rapid spin but poison, yes. So busted Anamon like this. And I don't know who else to bring. We can bring let's see. Bring Quaxley. We have Bruce, Dropkick. What's the other move? Oh, Growl. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll start with these. Alright. Let's get to it. Oh, I think the game might have froze. Yeah, when this happens, we just F5 that shit. Yeah, Mortal Spin is good. Good move. It clears hazards too. Like, it still does everything that, oh shit. My save data didn't go through. Hold on. Yeah, choose our guys again. Hold on, I'll make it quick. Make sure we have Pyro Ball. Boom. Quaxley, boom. Who was our other guy? Hex. And yep. Does this have every gen? Yep. I mean, you saw Gen 9. Yep. Every mon is in the game. All of them. You know what I'm thinking? I've never seen this happen with this game before, where it just stops on the screen, but I think I might know why. I think it has something to do with the Toxapex. I think the sprite is, like, bugged somehow. So we'll choose something else. Did you hear about the Pokemon Go controversy? I mean, there's pretty much always controversy going on about that game, but, what's the subject? You know what? Fuck it. I chose violence. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll start with these. I like these a lot. Start? Yeah, it was Toxapex for sure. Fully Power Ball. I'll take the Pokeballs. Oh, you know what? I'll do you guys a favor. This is a rare-ass item, by the way. You don't typically see this early at all, so I'll definitely be taking that. Helps for Powerball accuracy. Switch up these settings real quick. Hold on. So it's a little more easier to follow along. Animation's on. Yep. We'll do faster. That should be it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I did see people upset about that, rightfully so. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm not usually used to, like, you know, going on this much and talking this much, and I don't have water with me. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. If you look at, yeah, I did see the before and after pics. Yeah, they're atrocious. I saw the whole like headset thing and like the headset dent. Yeah, trust me, I saw it. Doesn't Ice Hammer slow you down? Slows your speed, right? Yeah, I do appreciate the charcoal. Oh, one other thing too, you'll notice on the top left there, that we're giving our Mons held items. Held items, for the most part, are unlimited. You can give your Pokemon as much held items as you want. And a lot of them stack, usually up to a few, for, like, a few key items, or, like, stuff like charcoal goes up to, like, 99. You could have, like, 99 charcoals, theoretically. So you can hold like 50 different berries. There's only a few different berries in the game, but there are all of the pinch berries. There is citrus. There's oh, candy jar. This item is so amazing in endless mode. You can get up to 99 of these, and what this does is when you see rare candies on this screen, if you have a candy jar, then if you apply a rare candy to your Mon, it'll give you an extra rare candy. So you'll go up by 2 levels, and the candy jars stack. So you can have 99 candy jars, and if you pick one rare candy and apply it to a Mon, you get 100 levels. So yeah. We'll be taking that. We'll have an extra rare candy. I'll show you what the what like the items look like in Endless. It'll be a lot easier to explain items in Endless because I have access to a lot more of those in there. It sounds busted. The thing is, Candy Jar is somewhat rare. It's not easy to come by, and you really have to grind for it to get it quickly, to get all of them quickly. Usually when you're playing endless mode, the average like amount of time it takes to get 99 candy jars is like you'll probably finish by like 1,500 on average on the wave 1,500, because that's like you're focused on getting so many different items and like, you know, optimizing your Pokemon and shit like that. There's a lot that goes into this. Luckily, I have mastered the art of this game. Like, trust me, I'm cracked. Oh, not the damage roll. Metal Claw, we will be taking that. We'll be taking the X special, the X attack. This is our rival. So yeah. She's like a little simp girl. She's cute. Oh, every time you play... The rival is only in Classic, The way that it works, the starter that she chooses is pretty much completely random. And she'll always have a random starter, a random regional bird, and I think a random pseudo. And I think the rest of her team is kind of like up in the air. But there is one Pokemon that we're going to see her have that she always has. And we'll see it later. Much later. I'm stupid, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god! She's better than that. She looks better designed than most real game characters. Like, on God, actually. And like they got like her expressions good and shit. It's really cool. Not the super luck. Watch out. So we can see that she has P-Dove as her regional bird, so that's pretty easy to deal with. Thankful that she has one of the shittiest ones. So we got an XP charm and we got an EXP all, so we don't have to worry about like mons falling behind like that anymore for the most part. But I do want to focus on getting Moon some experience. Yeah, I think Unfezant's fucking cool. It has a great shiny too. Incinerate, that shit's garbage. Oh, you'll notice that Incinerate has that P in parentheses right there. And you'll also notice that sometimes moves will have their name and an N in parentheses. What that means is Incinerate is partially implemented into the game. So in this case, that means that Incinerate works as an attack. It works as the fire type attack that it's supposed to, but it doesn't have its secondary effect implemented, which is to burn berries as it normally does. So it doesn't do that. It's just a special fire type attack, 60 power, but no secondary effect. But the N right next to some moves sometimes, that means that the move is straight up not implemented at all and is entirely useless. So if we ever see that, then, you know, you have to get rid of it as soon as possible, because it literally can't be worth using. Is Rest, Sleep, Talk, Snorlax worth using? No. No, it is not. I will actually, you know, when I stream more, we're gonna see our eggs hatch now, because we're on wave 10. Grookey is nice. Hopefully I'd like to get a good example of getting an egg move. Nope. Charmander. Oh, we'll stop on this egg real quick. What the fuck is up with all the starters? You'll see that the IVs right there, right? It has those dashes right next to all the stat numbers, but you'll see the +3 on special attack. Say, for example, you would wonder, right, when you go on the starter screen when you're choosing your Pokemon, what would happen to your duplicate Pokemon, right? Basically, all your IVs are stored and combined into one Pokemon. So if I get a Squirtle with these IVs, right, you know, these exact IVs, but say I get a Squirtle in the future that has 27 HP, then when I choose Squirtle from the starter select screen, it'll have all of the best IV stats. They all combine to be like the best stats. So basically, you get better IVs by hatching or catching more Pokemon, and you'll see that +3 right there. That's because I already have Squirtle, obviously, but I didn't have a Squirtle with a special attack that high. So now when I choose Squirtle, it'll have 30 in special attack, and whatever else is the best stats are that I've gotten previously. Like, it's probably not going to have 25 max HP. I probably have higher than that. So that's pretty much how it works. So sometimes you'll see a lot of dashes across the board. It says why is its gender water? Buddy, I don't think I see water anywhere on the screen. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. So we have a slightly better Mudbray now. And usually when you hatch a Pokemon for the first time, you'll get their egg moves, and there are 4 of them that you can get total per mon. And some egg moves, well, most egg moves are just outrageous. For example, if you hatch an Iron Valiant, its rare egg move is fucking Electro Drift. And believe me when I say that that's just scratching the tip of the iceberg. I've seen some wild shit. There's a water drop for some reason. I see. But yeah, it gets outrageous. And you saw that Starly before, right? It had that boss health bar. Boss health bars have like segments, and you have to break each one. It's kind of like, I guess if you were to compare it to anything that would kind of give you an idea of how it works, I guess it's kind of like raids in like Sword and Shield. It's a pretty good way to put it. Like how raid bosses have those segment bars. You remember those? It's kind of like that, sort of. But you can do enough damage to do more than 1 bar. If a move is, say, super effective, or you're at +6 or whatever, right? And you have enough attack, then you could do more damage than just 1 bar. So yeah. And once you get to Wave 10 is always a boss of some kind, whether it's a boss wild Pokemon or it's a gym leader. And then once we get to like I think it's 180-ish. 180-ish is when we fight the Elite Four every 2 waves, and then the last one is the champion. And then once we get to 190 to 200, I'll leave that for you to see. I'm not going to spoil that. That's all I'll say about that. I've seen some wild shit too. I once saw a dog poop while running. I've seen that too, oddly enough. And you can see that Roaring Moon, one of its egg moves is Dragon Hammer in this game. So it gets a really good dragon move. I'm slapping an Enigma Berry on you. We have Boniri. I didn't realize the Dragon Hammer had so much power points too. Nice. Oh! So you saw that this was a Master Ball tier item. Master Ball is the highest tier they can get. So these are the best of the best items. These are usually items that stack and you keep over time. I'm pretty sure I can list every single Master Ball tier item. So there is the Healing Charm. These stack up to 5 of these. Oh, that's a Psychic Noise that you're thinking of. So this stacks up to 5. So say if I had leftovers on my moon, this increases leftovers by like 10%. So like 10% of the original, like how much is it supposed to be? Like 12%. So you can get like 24% healing from like leftovers, or like higher than that probably, if you get 5 of these. There's also Shiny Charms. You can get up to 4 of those that stack, and max Shiny Charms is 1 in 64 Shiny every single battle. You can get Ability Charms. That's not in Master Ball though. That's in the Rogue Ball tier, which is a tier below this. You get up to 4 of those too. I think Hidden Ability for the most part is more common than Shinies though. I've seen Hidden Ability like a lot when I have full Ability Charms. What are the other items? There's Master Ball has Master Balls. There is, now brace yourself for this one. One of the items that you're gonna see a lot in Master Ball that's pretty common is the goddamn DNA splicers. You can fuse Pokemon in this game. It's like Infinite Fusion. Yeah, if you thought shit couldn't get crazier, it does. You can fuse your Pokemon in this game. And it doesn't work like Infinite Fusion. It's a bit different. When you fuse Pokemon together, their stats average out. You always take the ability of the second Pokemon, and the base Pokemon, you take... So the base Pokemon has the first type. The secondary Pokemon that you fuse with takes the second typing of that Pokemon. So say, for example, right, to put it easier, if I were to fuse Roaring Moon right now with Tinkatink and use Roaring Moon as the base, which is first mon, Roaring Moon would keep the Dragon typing, and it would take Tinkatink's Steel typing, because it's a second mon, and that's Tinkatink's secondary typing. So I would be Dragon Steel, and I would have Tinkatink's Mold Breaker, because it takes the second mon's ability. And then our stats average out, and our move pools are combined. Yes, that is exactly how it would work. Yes, you would get Larry. I'm glad you get it. Gonna Dragon Hammer him, and I guess we'll just Metal Claw him. Trust me, once you, like, really get into this game, it's hard to put down. It really is. Oh. Covet is insanely broken in this game. Yeah, Master Balls are in Master Ball tier. Yes, that is how you get Master Balls. Master Balls are one of the most common items in that tier, along with the DNA splicers, and then the charms and the healing charm, what else is in there? I'm trying to think. There's something else in there that I'm thinking of. Fuck. I know there's, like, the other items that, like, you keep with you are in Rogue Ball tier. Like the Mega Bracelet, the what's it called? The Z Crystals, the fucking Dynamax Band, all that. But Covet is broken because you have a 30% chance to steal a target's held item. You can actually see if a wild Pokemon has held items in this game, and when you steal held items, you know, typically in normal Pokemon, you only get to hold one held item, so this move would usually be useless, unless you're, like, really using it to, say, steal a Lucky Egg from a Chansey or some shit, right? But since your Pokemon can hold as many held items as you want, you could take every held item from them and get as many items as you want. So you can see how this move would be incredibly good. We don't really need that in Classic, though, because Classic is a little unserious. Endless is where it's, like, pretty decent. Oh, we got fairies. We will hope that none of them use... Actually, never mind, it's fucking good. Wow. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That checks out. That certainly checks out. Oh, Rogue Ball. We got the Dynamax Band. And we had Ultra Ball tier item right here, which turned out to be Ultra Ball. So we'll take the Dynamax Band, I guess. Everett's pretty cool. I don't know if I want him, though. I don't think I want him. Oh yeah, Espeon is early too. You would have to grind the shit out of Friendship, though. We can get Roost right now. Roost is kind of insane for Classic. I don't really want Focus Energy. Have our gym battle. This is our, you know, every 10 levels is the boss, so this is our boss for this area. Headbutt, nah. Vantage, kill him. And you can see on the top right there, that Pansage had a Citrus Berry, so if I wanted to steal that with Covet, I could. It's how the move would work. So now we are in a, I think this is the urban area or something like that. Yeah, Friendship grinding is very tedious because you have to get to 220 for that, which is a lot. I forgot that Bite is stab on this thing. My dumbass thought that's a Salamence. You know, I think I will take the Landsat Berry. Oh, one thing. Literally very recent change. I'm usually keeping track of the announcements on the PokeRogue Discord. They literally just made a change yesterday. Normally, yeah, like there's like Farigiraf, Empanada, Rabska. There's some psychic types, some cool ones. They made a change where when you get candies, every Pokemon has a specific candy that you have to grind for it, and you get candies for them by catching that species, or if you catch it and it's shiny, you get double the amount, or like you get 5, and then if it's a boss, I think you get double the amount of that. So like say if it was a shiny boss, you would get 10, and then higher tier shinies give you more candies too. Like I've gotten like up to 20 candies at once for catching like a shiny rare boss or some shit. And a change that they recently made, you can use those candies to lower the cost of the Pokemon when you're choosing it on the starter select screen. You can lower the points by using candies on them, and Pokemon can have passives in this game. So for example, I just unlocked the passive for Cleffa earlier, because it was a way to grind for it. And Cleffa's passive is Misty Surge. So it's like having 2 abilities on one Pokemon. It's pretty cool. And they just made a change where you don't technically have to grind for like certain Pokemon anymore. Like some really tedious ones you don't have to get by like just eggs anymore. Like Paradox Pokemon, you can only get candies from eggs. Now they made a change where you can gain candies through gaining friendship with Pokemon when you're using them standard play like this with Roaring Moon. If I get more friendship and just keep using Roaring Moon, I'm gonna get more candies naturally. You won't see it at first, but if I go back on like the starter screen later, then I'll see it. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool way to grind for candies, by just using the Pokemon. It's neat. I like it. And I'm pretty sure you get friendship by using rare candies too, so I'll be sure to use it on Take a Tank. Assuming it works the same way as regular Mons. Holy shit, he lived that. Wow! Dude, This is literally one of the best items in the game. This is insane. I can't believe my luck when getting Rogue and Master Ball tiers this early, considering my luck is only D. I don't have any shinies on my team. This item right here, if we choose it, when we go to this reroll option, you'll see a lock reroll option. And say, for example, right, I'm presented with options like this in the future, and I have a Rogue Ball option, and I say, I don't like this Rogue Ball tier item, but I don't want to re-roll over this and lose it completely and re-roll for something else and gamble for something else. I can lock it and lock the tier rarity of the item and get something else in that tier, but it'll cost a little more money. But it's like, this is like the item that you dart for endless. If you can get it, you need to get it quickly. Like, you need to get really lucky and get this quick. Because this is how you get all the items that you actually want. So yeah. Fish. Oh, AI likes to switch a lot in this game. Like, they make like competitive reads and shit. But when you understand how the AI works, it can be a little easy to exploit. But it's pretty cool, regardless. And by the way, did I mention that this is a goddamn web browser game? This is a game you can play on the go. Anywhere. With your account. Like, you don't have to start over every time. You make an account and you play anywhere, like Showdown. It's insane. Yeah, I've never seen her use Relicanth before. I didn't even know she could have a Relicanth. But I guess that's one of the random mons that she has chosen. It's weird. Raining Kiss is dog shit. Oh, actually, it's better over Fairy Wind, but whatever. Take the potion for the moon. More Pico is, you know, more Pico. EXP Charm is kind of nice. EXP is kind of important, so I'll take it. It's more EXP for Tinky Tink too. Oh, awesome. Another one. Need to make sure that Tink doesn't get left behind though. Hit the level cap. You'll see that every time we get to the first level after our 10th wave, it's 75% and Draining Kiss is, I think it's 65 power, right? Yeah, it does heal quite a bit though. But every time we our number becomes red like that, that's because we hit the level cap. We can't level up anymore until we get to 31. So yeah, and we were fortunate enough to have 2 mons to fight as a boss, but the Fido is doesn't have segments on its boss bar, so okay, it's whatever. Actually, I can just Metal Claw that shit. It's gonna die, and I can just Dragon Hammer you. And every time you knock off a HP segment of a boss bar, one of its stats rises too, to make it a little harder, which is pretty neat. Oh my god, he has Play Rough that early. What? I did not know Fido learned Play Rough by goddamn level 22. Interesting. It's a good thing I hit the level cap already, because I didn't miss any experience. Is Wobbuffet one of the only Pokemon that can't learn Helping Hand? No. Not by a long shot. Hold on, let me look actually. No, yeah, there's, hold on, I'm peeping. No, yeah, there's quite a lot of Pokemon that can't learn it. The list of Pokemon that can learn it is fucking huge, but, there are mons that can't learn it. No, there's definitely like a lot of Pokemon that can learn it. Like even like Pokemon that you wouldn't expect to, like fucking Suicune or Lugia learns it. Um, but there are quite a few. Like I'm seeing a lot of bugs don't learn it. Like Butterfree or some shit. Yeah. But like for the most part, like it says like their dex number for like next to all the Pokemon too, so it's pretty easy to keep track of, and like there's definitely not a lot missing here at all. Like a lot of Pokemon learn it, a lot. Like it goes. Interestingly enough, a lot of the Gen 4 legends cannot learn it. I've seen that Palkia and Dialga do not learn it. Arceus doesn't learn it. Heatran doesn't learn it. Giratina, no. Yeah, nothing. Oh, you can see it on the screen. Duh. I wasn't even looking at my OBS screen. But yeah, it's a lot of them. Thought it was like Protect. No, Protect is definitely different. Protect is like universal aside from Pokemon that like literally aren't supposed to work it, where like they're kind of like a gimmick mon, like Wobbuffet or like Unknown, something like that. Or like say like Cosmoem or Cosmog, right? Like those sort of gimmicky mons aren't supposed to learn it, but like for the most part, every mon learns Protect. But Helping Hand definitely isn't like that, for sure. Helping Hand is like almost like Protect. Like it's like Helping Hand is like the closest you can get to a move being like Protect, is the best way to put it. Sweet Kiss, nah. I want to try to beat a game with just Unknown. Good luck with that. Because I don't even think over-leveling would help you. With stats that terrible. Oxel. I have not seen this guy very much. I've hatched it. Stunky. Brutal Swing. We don't really need that. They have a Dark move. Yeah. You know, the closest we had to a cryptic rumor, actually, 2 times recently in Pokemon games. We've had Meloetta in Scarlet and Violet, which was a whole situation. Nobody can figure out how to do it. There is no way to figure out how to like actually do it without being like told how to do it. Like it's very cryptic. You know, it's one of the it's like a Mew under the truck type shit if it was real. Oh my god, help. There. And then before that, we had Victini in Sword and Shield, which turned out not to be true. There was supposedly code in the game that called for a Victini encounter in the Crown Tundra, and people were trying to figure out how to get it for the longest time, and it turns out it never existed. So those rumors still exist. They happen from time to time. They're just not nearly as common. But when they happen, it happens. Holy shoot. Soldew works different in this game. Say your Pokemon is adamant, right? Normally, a stat increasing nature increases like that stat by like 10% or whatever, right? This basically effectively doubles the effect of the nature. And you can stack Soldew up to 10 times. So yeah, this item's crazy. However, I actually don't know the nature on my moon. Bold? Oh shit. I should have checked that. I'll put that on you though. That's good. I should have configured my natures on the starter screen. I was kind of rushing. My bad. Should have spent a little more time on it. What's Soldew again? So basically, if you put it on a Pokemon, right? It increases the effectiveness of that Pokemon's nature by 10%, and it stacks up to 10 times. So normally, say my moon was adamant, right? Theoretically. And normally, you know, adamant increases attack and lowers special attack. And I believe it's by 10% normally. That's how natures work. It just increases the stat by 10%. If you put a Soldew on it, it basically adds another 10% to that stat increase and decrease for that nature. So it makes your Pokemon stronger in the nature, like, you know, in the stat that's supposed to be stronger, and like in yeah, it is Latios's item, but it works different in this game. Latios and Latios don't have like the held items in this game. There are no like Pokemon specific items in this game. Like the DNA splicers would normally be for Kyurem, right? But the DNA splicers work to fuse any Pokemon together. Instead, if you want the Kyurem forms, you'll see in the Rogue Ball tier, if you have a Kyurem in your party, or say, for example, you have a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve in your party, or you have to have the Mega Stone bracelet to be able to roll for the Mega Stones first. Items in the Rogue Ball tier pop up, and there's a chance that you can get the items for that specific Pokemon. Like when specific items like that pop up, like say for example, right? I'm not gonna play the game, and when I roll a Rogue Ball tier item, like I'm not gonna see like an item for a completely different Pokemon pop up randomly. The item will only pop up if I have that Pokemon in my party, or else those items won't pop up at all to save you from like you know, re-rolling from other items. So if I have a Kyurem in my party, then Rogue Balls will have a chance to be the White Stone or the Dark Stone, and you can give it to Kyurem, and then it'll become the other Kyurem form. Or, you know, the Mega Stone will pop up for your Pokemon that you need to Mega Evolve, and, you know, you give it to it, and it's permanently Mega Evolved. So yeah, that's how items work for specific Pokemons. Cofagrigus. Oh, you can't spell it because of, yeah, I understand. No, it's not very good. It's like, you know, just a defensive ghost type that wants to use Will-O-Wisp and like Hex and shit, and it's just kind of, it's not good. It's not that great. It doesn't have a great stat distribution. I didn't want to use it, I wanted to bite. He crit me. Bitch. And now we are in the construction lot. I do want to use Excadrill. I like him a lot. I can't weaken it though, I know it's gonna die. You need to stay in the ball. Alright, you're dead. Oh, never mind. The dude, you're a Drillbur. Stay in the ball. Thank you. Yeah. Those were the days. Slam, bitch? Slam? Dragon Tail is kinda... Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail, Dragon Tail. Take the dire hit. I never played Gen 2 competitive, but it sounds awful. I've played Gen 1 competitive. It's kind of weird. I've never played Gen 2 specifically. I've played 3. 3 is pretty cool. It's unique in its own way. Heal and Zen Headbutt natural? Oh yeah, because Salamence does, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really like that over these other moves, though. Yeah, it's kind of shit. I don't want it. And I actually, like, started competitive. Like, I first started playing competitive in Gen 4. Fun fact, when Gen 4 came out. That was when I started. Me and competitive, we go way more back than you think. Because, more oftentimes than not, when you hear people that talk about when they first started competitive, the common answer that you're probably going to hear most of the time is Gen 6 or higher, and you might get the occasional Gen 5. You'll probably never hear Gen 4 like you just heard from me. I have heard of people that have started competitively in Gen 3, and that sounds crazy. HP up. I'll take one of them. One of these. Why am I missing? Did I get accuracy dropped and I didn't see it? I think I did. Yeah. Dragon Cheer again. That's fun. Metal Claw. Never mind. We'll switch. I heard in Gen 2, special and physical attack is determined by type, so Gengar would have to use Shadow Punch. Yup. And fun fact, Ghost and Poison in that gen, they're both physical. So Gengar Stab is pretty awful. Not to mention that Sludge Bomb didn't even exist back then. Or was it Fire Punch? Yeah, so it didn't get Fire Punch until Gen 3. At least not that I remember. I don't... No, maybe it did get Fire Punch in Gen 2, because I remember Fire Punch being a Gen 2 TM. It is a TM back then. Pretty sure it gets it, actually. I might be wrong. But, yeah. If you think that's bad, you should look at Gen 1. Fun fact about Gen 1, because of the way that stats work. Did you know? So, not only is the physical and special stats different, well, not different, but like they're the types are like they all have like physical, like say for example electric type moves are all special, normal type moves are all physical, but stats are also different in that game because there is no special attack or special defense. It's just special. And that's basically special attack and special defense combined. And then it was split in Gen 2. And because of that, Pokemon like the legendary birds, they don't have the same BST. In fact, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, from Uno, Dos, and Tres going upwards, each one, when you get to the next bird, the BST goes up by 5. So, Articuno has the lowest BST, Zapdos has 5 more BST than Articuno, and Moltres has 5 more BST than Zapdos. So that's fucking weird. Yeah, and there's also no held items, and also held items in Gen 2 are completely different. I bet you don't know what the Berserk gene is. I bet you never heard of that item. Oh yeah. Yeah, we like that. That anime? You mean Berserk? Nah. The Berserk gene, it's a crazy item. If you get hit by a critical move, a critical hit, your attack goes up to max. You get +6 attack. But I think you get confused. If I'm remembering correctly, it's either you just straight up get +6 attack, or you get maxed out and you get confused. I think. Right? I know +6 attack is part of it. I'm looking it up right now. What? Oh. It's a little... I almost got it right. Didn't they get rid of PokeRogue in later gens? No, it should still be there. Okay, this works a little crazier than I thought. That's not how I remember it. The Berserk gene? Hold on. Oh my god, stop overfeeding. Confuses the holder for a duration of 256 turns and raises its attack by 2 stages as soon as it enters the battle. It is consumed upon use. Yeah. So it's like a swagger to yourself. But the confusion literally lasts forever. It lasts for 256 turns. Very interesting. Anyways, fuck Flash Cannon. That's enough fucking around. Scarlet and Violet have PokeRogue. What? PokeRogue is in the game, but it doesn't do anything. It cannot be found on wild Pokemon. Yeah, the status icon exists in the game. It's still a thing, but it doesn't work. It's, like, not made to work. It's not supposed to be in the game. They straight up removed it. I did not know that. You taught me something new today. Huh. Should heal. In case the boss is a fighting type or some shit. Or Watson. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Dragon Hammer, Dragon Hammer, Dragon Hammer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's unfortunate. Would Fire Lash have fogged me there? I actually don't know. PokeRogue was like a virus or something? Should I blow your mind right now? Because, that's what the Rust stands for. It's Pokemon Virus. That's what it is. But it's a good virus. It promotes growth. That's what it does. There's even an example of how PokeRogue works in the Pokemon manga comics. There's like a little chapter of like Pokemon like sweating from PokeRogue. Pretty sure PokeRogue has existed for a while though. It existed in Gen 3. That's when it first became a thing. So I'm gonna lose, because I was stupid. Oh my god, he self-destructed, but it didn't work right. Don't hurt me. Alright, cool. I somehow won. We're in the dojo. As you might expect, we're gonna see some fighting types here. Like how you said, you can hatch bad eggs and ruin your game. Yeah, but that's, I mean, yeah, obviously those exist, but you can't get those through normal means. It's real. Bad eggs exist. They're just very hard to get. The main way that you get lucky eggs in those games is you have to kind of corrupt the data. That's mainly how bad eggs work. Like, you don't typically get those from, like, say, for example, if you try to, like, hack in a legendary Pokemon into an egg, I don't think that would result in a bad egg, but, like, if you, like, corrupted your save data in some way, you could get a lucky egg that way, kind of. It takes some, getting into, but, I'm pretty sure there's, like, examples out there that show how it works. It's pretty hard to explain. No, bad eggs are definitely real, and they exist in a lot of Pokemon games. I miss GTS, though. Shit, I don't. That shit sucked. I don't think you understand, my pain as a child going on the GTS and everybody's requesting completely unobtainable legendaries and showing off their hacked legendaries and shit like that. It was so cancerous and toxic. Here's a berry pouch, which is pretty cool. This is a great item in endless mode. When you stack up to 3 berry pouches, berries that you consume on your Pokemon will never be consumed. They are unlimited. Oh yeah? And how did that work out for you? Oh my god, another candy jar? We love to see it. Get Koga. Watch out, bitch. Sword Stance. Yes, please. I don't think I need Rock Slide. I think I only need Dual Stab on this. Wait, is Gigaton Hammer implemented properly? No, it's not. Okay. I was about to say, I don't think it is. I see. It's really wild to me to hear things like that. Hearing people say, I grew up playing X and Y in Omega Ruby. Or like, when I played Sun and Moon growing up. Or something like that. Because that's definitely something I've heard before too. I think that's insane. Now, obviously, that's not your fault by any means. It's more about my age is showing. Hitmonchan. I'm 21, 22 this year. Mega Ruby came out in 2014. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild, man. Jesus. Like, it's really been that long? Come on, dog. Don't do this to me. I'm about to have an existential crisis. Rogue Ball again. I don't really want it, though. Any levels on Moon, though. I remember seeing the trailer on Cartoon Network. Really? There was a trailer on Cartoon Network? I don't think I remember. I think that fucking Metashame is more important to kill. Hurricane. Nah. Not the Surfetched. Oh my god. Luckily we get out of there alive. I think this is Plains. I think this is Plains. I do not have Rock Slide anymore. Paid. But it's okay. You know what's crazy? When you say, you know, you see Primal Groudon and you say you want that game. Me, personally, I've always been like this, okay? I've kept track of this ever since I was a kid. I would always pay attention to what other people would think about this sort of thing. And I always preferred the legendary that people didn't prefer. And it wasn't like to be like, you know, to make a point or anything like that. It was like genuinely like, I would be like, I like this legendary more. And then I find out that the other, like, everybody else likes the other legendary more. And I'm like, wait, really? So, and I'll explain it to you right now. I can literally go over, I know when these legendaries came out, and pretty much still now, like, opinions are still somewhat the same. I could tell you each box art legendary that is more popular than the other right now, and which one I prefer more. Alright? So Gold and Silver came out, right? Everybody loves Lugia. I was always a Ho-Oh guy. Ruby and Sapphire comes out. Everybody loves Groudon. I like Kyogre more. Diamond Pearl came out. Guess which game I played? Pearl, because I like Palkia more, but everybody likes Dialga more apparently. Black and White comes out. I fell in love with Reshiram. I still love Reshiram. It's one of my favorite legendaries. People like Zekrom more to this day, and it still flabbergasts me, but I love Reshiram more. X and Y came out. People love Yveltal. Guess which one I like? Not Yveltal. Sun and Moon. For the first time, people seem to agree that Solgaleo is somewhat cooler than Lunala, but people still like Lunala. And I actually like Solgaleo more too. That was the first time that ever happened where I agree with the majority. And even then it was somewhat close. People still did like Lunala a lot. And then after that was Sword and Shield. The second time it happened, everybody loves Zacian. I also love Zacian. I did not like Zamazenta that much, and neither did everybody else. Everybody else loved Zacian. And then Scarlet and Violet came out, and this was the first time this ever happened. The community was pretty split. People seemed to like Miraidon and Crydon pretty equally. For the most part. That had never happened before. And I could not decide myself either. I still can't decide, actually. I still go back and forth on the two. I do not... that Scarlet and Violet is the only game myself. I do not have a clear favorite between those two. Koraidon all day? Huh. Interesting. Like, I say interesting, but it's really not. Because Miraidon, like, nowadays seems to be getting the upper hand in terms of, like, merch, and, you know, it's the mon that got into Pokemon Unite and shit. Koraidon didn't. So it has that going for it. And typically when I see people playing Scarlet and Violet, like, first playthroughs, I usually saw Violet. I did not see that much Scarlet. Although, when it came to the legendaries themselves, they were both equally popular. And I would certainly like to believe that something like that is probably never going to happen again, where the community is very split and both the legendaries are loved equally. I don't think we're ever going to see something like that again. Probably. Yeah, Pokemon Unite, yep. Shadow Claw's probably on Moon, right? Oh yeah, Explore Worms, I forgot. Forgot I had that on my team. Not really doing anything. It's kind of existing. Memory Mushroom. You learn anything cool? No. What about you? Nope. Nope. Let's take the potion. Brion, level 42. Sir? What are you doing? That's crit, by the way. Dragon Dance. I'll take that over Roost, honestly. Oh my god, I had a Revival Seed. Came back from the dead. Knockoff? Nah. Doesn't work. That really is the early 20s life right now. Honestly, you know, if you're not doing that, are you really living? That's a crit, by the way. Watch, you're gonna see the crit message at the end of the turn. Critical hit. I knew it. How did he know? Shh. But yeah, this game is shice as fuck. It's a nice vibe game, too. You can kind of just, you know, play and just talk. Oh my god, he ate that shit. Was that because of the Stantler Intimidate earlier? I think it was. My god. The Dunsparce? It's not so bad. Dude, he ate that shit. Hello? I didn't know you were built like that, the Dunsparce. My bad. I wasn't familiar with your game. You know, funnily enough, I don't either. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't either. I'm kind of just living. I'm just going. You shouldn't pressure yourself to want to, you know, do something. It'll come to you when it comes to you. That's what I believe. Not a bogus. Yeah. I do. Delphox. I literally cannot hit this thing. Wow, he actually lived. That did no damage. And that's quad. Wow. Incredible, Altaria. Oh. I mean, yeah. You know, the thing is, when it comes to getting a partner, that's like, you shouldn't rush, you know, figuring out what to do in life, but you definitely shouldn't rush getting a partner. That's definitely something that should come to you naturally. For sure. Getting a partner is something you should never force upon yourself. It's definitely discouraging when time goes on and, you know, you're still without a partner. But it'll happen eventually, and it'll happen at the right time. I mean, I say this and I myself have never had a partner before. And I've certainly tried. So I tell myself that, you know, it didn't happen because it's not meant to happen yet. And that's all it is. My friend met his partner from Fortnite. That's fucking epic. I've heard cases like that happening before. And that's just insane. Because that's something that can happen now. You meet people through video games, and absurd ones at that, like Fortnite. Like, who would ever think, like, if you yourself, like, say you were that friend, right? I bet if you told him, did you ever think that you would meet a partner in Fortnite of all things? He'd probably tell you no. And now they're having a baby and live in Ohio. Like, that's crazy. Also, Ohio, funny, by the way. Funny Ohio meme. But yeah. It's crazy that, like, that was, like, so, like, considered so unrealistic before in past years, but now it's not so unreasonable. It's something plausible that can happen. because girl gamers are on the rise. You know, they're not you know, before they were more oppressed, you can say. Girl gamers were kind of frowned upon for some reason. I don't know. I've never personally, you know, had a problem with girl gamers, because why would you? They're just enjoying themselves, right? But now that you know, I feel like most of it kind of lifted as soon as the pandemic happened, strangely enough, because you know, people were locked in, not locked in, but, you know, more encouraged to stay indoors. And, you know, because a lot of activities were not really a thing anymore, and people, a lot of people just stayed inside and played video games, and, you know, they just did everything indoors. And because video games is, you know, typically an indoor thing, naturally, since girls are locked in, they'll try it too. And since they're doing a lot more, it's only natural that the rate of girl gamers would go up. It makes sense. We are now in 81. Flying through Classic, huh? This shit fucking sucks. Every time I think of middle school, I think of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, in the 3DS era. Vine is big. Maroon 5, which is also big. And Five Nights at Freddy's. Yep. Oh! Now that's a Master Ball tier item that you want to see. Now that's good. There was a change made to Classic Mode specifically. But I will discuss it later when we get to that point. But this might affect it. Possibly. There's a chance. Chance always exists. But it's possible. Because it's a spoiler for the end of Classic Mode. Tomorrow's gonna suck, but work. Yeah. I think when I get to wave 90, I'm going to end the stream. When am I streaming next? Probably tomorrow. I'll finish this classic run tomorrow. And then we'll get to more VGC stuff. Wow, it lives. Bulky ass Ninetales. Wow, this one lived even easier. We'll take the Great Balls. We might need them. How many Pokeballs do I have, by the way? Oh, jack shit. Nice. That was dumb. Why did I do that? Should have Fire Lash. Almost there. I was about to say, I fire lashed him, right? But then I remembered I got attack dropped by lunge. I do kind of want to take more Great Balls. I'm gonna need them. Oh, bitch. That's not very fucking nice. Rotom Mow. And its passive is Hadron Engine. Or, as I like to call it, Hard-On Engine. That's Hadron Engine for dyslexic people. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway. Yeah. Sometimes you have to learn not to compare yourself to others, though. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed in the morning. It's hard for all of us. It really is. I understand. But, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Tomorrow, I will be finishing Classic, like I said. And, we'll probably start doing some Endless. If I'm not up to doing Endless, I'm probably going to do, more VGC stuff. So, yar. Oh, and also, I was, testing something for the stream. After I stopped streaming for the very long time, I actually upgraded my PC. I got a new, I replaced my hard drive with a SSD, and I found out that that was, like, causing a lot of problems for my computer, that hard drive, because it was making my computer very slow. And I noticed, because I switched to my SSD, stream quality seemed to be very consistently good, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm very happy to see that that's not going to be an issue anymore, and I'm not going to see frames dropping and stream just straight up shitting itself because apparently my hard drive was the issue, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty encouraging to stream and make more content more because I won't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.